Good afternoon, YouTube. I'm back in the Baltimore, Maryland area. I was in Florida, as you well know if you've seen any of my recent videos. Have you seen them? Anyway, no biggie. You know, just like, YouTube is kind of falling away from my life. But I had to post myself on the poll, even though it was kind of, to some, horrifying, to others amusing. It was about doing what I said I was going to do. I did it. And it's not the only time I'm going to do it. That's just the beginning. I fully intend to get a pole, but probably purchase this week and have shipped to me and have it in my house, and I'll be taking private lessons from my daughter. This is something that I just need to do for myself. I aspire to master level 1 and become fluid in my movements. And she's like, Mom, you could do level 2. Like, come on, Paige, settle down. Okay, settle down. We're just gonna try to become as smooth and clean and crisp as her movements in level 1. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not gonna move the goalpost further down the road later. Hopefully I do. But I don't know how much my body can tolerate, the back of my knees, but everyone's body, even young people that get on the pole, there's a tremendous amount of pressure that you've never, ever experienced before on the backs of your legs. And it's not even like hanging from monkey bars straight up and down. When you're sideways with your knees hooked around that pole, it's something your body never expected to feel. So it needs to be conditioned into that, to do that without, extreme pain. And she's like, where do you do the sit? That really hurts. And she said in the Superman, oh, you think you're going to die. And she said, now I can do it. And it's just it's not that big of a deal. But when she's sitting and then she cocks sideways, she said that's still excruciating. And it's interesting how beautiful these ladies and men can look doing these moves when it produces so much pain. Now, a lot of the moves that used to be very, very painful for her, she can hang on one leg and she just doesn't feel anything. And I'm like, that's amazing. She said it's like the body just decides that. She felt like the answer was, or the explanation was, she told me this morning before I left. She says it's like the body feels unsafe. It's causing all kinds of pain. Of course, pressure it's never experienced before in that area. But she said after a little while, you continue to do it. And she said, I feel like the nervous system realizes that you're safe. You're not going to fall. And the pain signal reduces dramatically. And I'm like, well, whatever the reason is, I want that to happen right away because the backs of my knees are like, they're swollen and I didn't see any real bruising. Maybe I'll see that later. But I walked long distance in the airport and got on the plane and rode home. And I mean, it's not nearly as painful as the tendonitis that I had where I was creeping around a couple years ago before I learned how to walk backwards and get barefoot shoes. It's not nearly as painful as that, but the doing it. That's why in my video I'm like, you're dropping to the floor because it really hurt. But something drives someone when they want to do something, and I'm driven to, because I love to avoid pain. Who doesn't love to avoid pain? So, I don't know, I just want this. So let's see how far Boom Boom can get with the pole. And back in the Glen Burnie area. I'm very sad. I cried on the plane when it took off. It was just horrifying. I'm just like, oh. Which was good. I needed some tears to come out. A lot of backed up emotions. But my daughter is flourishing and her partner's fabulous. And we just had a great time. So, Boom Boom on the pole. I said I was going to do it a year ago. I said I got, like, as soon as this splint, which I'm not wearing because I just ate. Once I get my splint going and no pain. None. No pain. My collarbone barely sticks out on that side anymore. No more pain. None. No shoulder pain. No neck pain. Nothing. Now, I'm not done yet. I'm not even done yet. So anyway. Well, they're actually, when I bend my head back, I get a pinched nerve that doesn't hurt my neck, but I can feel my arm, a pain shooting down my arm. But see, little by little, we're moving it over and it's going to stop. So yay for the dental splint for the TMJ. It will work if you work with it. And have a great day, YouTube. I did it. Boom, boom, poled.